And welcome to class. Please find a comfortable seat, either kneeling like me in Virasana or sitting cross-legged, and we'll start with a little bit of pranayama. So once you chose your seat, close your eyes and begin to deepen your breath. And as you deepen your breath, notice the length of the inhale and the exhale, and work to even them out. So smooth out any wrinkles. And work with an easeful flow. We're going to work with a Viloma pranayama, so that is an interrupted breath. And we'll start with an interruption on the inhale. We'll do that 3 times, and then interruption on the exhale. We'll do that 3 times. Take a breath in. And a breath out to clear, to be present. Short breath in. Pause. In. Pause. In. Pause. Exhale slow. In. Pause. In. Pause. In. Pause. Exhale slow. In. Pause. In, pause, in, pause, out. Now breathe in to clear, and breathe out. Slow breath in, pause, exhale 1, pause, exhale 2, pause, all the breath out, pause, breathe in. Exhale 1, pause, exhale 2, pause, all the breath out, pause, breathe in. Exhale 1, pause, exhale 2, pause, all the breath out, pause, breathe in, and breathe out. Relax your breath. And awaken the feeling of a smile. It doesn't have to be an obvious smile on your face, but more a feeling of a smile in your body. And that might be followed by a sense of gratitude. Do something specific in your life, or just an overall experience of gratitude. Please bring your hands to prayer and just seal this moment. Bow your chin. Lift your gaze. Interlace your fingers in front of your chest. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, tuck your tailbone under, press your palms forward, and just spread the space between your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, release the right hand down beside you and take a little lean over to the right. Take your left hand down onto the mat, circle back to center, reach your arms up, breathe in. And then left hand beside you, take a little lean over. Breathe in. Drop your eyes, look down, take your hands down onto the mat, come onto 4s, so shift yourself off your seat. If you're using props, take your block to the front of the mat. And then tucking your toes under, drop your belly, pull your heart through, breathe in. Flatten your feet, round your back, chin to chest. Tuck your toes, pull your heart through, breathe in. You're going to exhale out through the mouth, downward facing dog, and hold the breath up. Mini Uddiyana Bandha, bend your knees, hollow your belly. We'll do a bit of Uddiyana Bandha today. Press your arms nice and straight. Then come forward to plank pose as you breathe in. Pause in plank and get stronger through your legs. Take a breath in, look forward, and take one half chaturanga or full. Straight arms, inhale. And then downward facing dog, exhale. Knees down, heart pulls through, cow pose, breathe in. Flat feet round your back, breath out. Toes tuck, heart pulls through, breathe in. Exhale out through the mouth, downward facing dog. Hold the breath out, contain the exhale. Bend your knees, lift your pelvic floor, and really hollow up the navel. Breathe in plank, soft belly. Breathe out one push-up. Breathe in straight arms. Breathe out downward facing dog. Breath in. And a breath out. You're going to walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Take the hands onto the front of the shins and just come up to a flat back. Breathe in at the top. Exhale out through the mouth and fold. Then hold the breath out, and the same thing. Find an Uddiyana Bandha, so hollow the navel to the spine without breathing in. Come up to the halfway point. At the highest point, inhale. Relax your belly. Exhale through the mouth, fold. Hold the breath out. Vacuum the navel up towards the spine. Contain the exhale. Without breathing in, come up halfway. At the highest point, relax your belly and inhale. Last one, out through the mouth. Fold. Uddiyana Bandha, hollow the belly, no breath. Come up to the halfway point without breathing. Inhale at the halfway point. And exhale, fold. Walk your hands forward, find downward facing dog. Prepare to shift forward, lift your heels. Bend your knees, take a slow step or a light hop to the front. Then lengthen, breathe in, and fold as you breathe up. Stand all the way up on the inhale. Hands to your heart and hands by your side as you exhale. Okay, San A. Inhale, arms reach. Fold, breath out. Extend halfway, breathe in. Step back or jump back and lower chaturanga or to the belly. You choose here. Move through cobra, upward facing dog. I always start with cobra. And then downward facing dog is your exhale. Breath in. And a breath out. Prepare, lift your heels. Bend your knees, step or jump. Extend. And fold. Stand up tall, breathe in. Tadasana. Inhale, reach. Fold, breathe out. Extend, breathe in. To chaturanga or skip it. Cobra, upward facing dog, heels up, breathe in. Downward facing dog as you breathe up. Prepare, heels lift, knees bend, step or jump. Extend and fold. Stand up, inhale. Tadasana. Breathe in and reach. Breathe out and fold. Breathe and extend. To chaturanga. Breathe in cobra, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Prepare, lift your heels. Bend your knees, step, jump, or float. Extend. And fold. Stand up, breathe in. Tadasana. Chair pose. Inhale. As low as you can into your heels as you exhale. Reach through your fingers, charge your heels, look up, breathe in, and then fold as you breathe out. Halfway lift as you inhale. Step your left foot back and lower your back knee down as you exhale. Reach your arms up as you breathe in. Hands down to the mat, modified pyramid pose, straighten both your legs and fold as you breathe out. Then lift your spine to the halfway point, pull your outer right hip back, inhale, refold and rebow as you exhale. Bend your front knee, come onto your fingertips, take your right leg up and back as you inhale. This will help you have more space for warrior one. And then step the foot forward again, shorter stance for warrior one, carve your back heel down. Rise up with the arms, breathing in. Take the hands behind you, interlace and make a fist. Widen your left inner thigh back, open the chest and the breath in. Fold to the top of the thigh or center of the thigh as you breathe out. Full breath in. And a breath out. Release your fingertips forward. Lift your left heel up as you breathe in, and then take a little baby standing splits here, bowing over the right leg, lifting your left leg up. Take a breath in. Take the right knee to the back of your left knee in a little jiva squat as you breathe out. Look forward as you inhale, charging your right heel, and then step back to a lunge as you exhale. So there's a handstand here if you're a handstand practitioner. Otherwise, step back to a plank pose as you breathe in. Chaturanga or skip it. Cobra or upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Prepare. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Step or jump. Extend. And fold. Chair, Utkatasana, breathe in. Fold out. Extend in. Right foot back, back knee down. Arms up, breathe in, so keeping it moving. Hands down as you breathe out. Lift your back knee, breathe in. Modified pyramid as you breathe out. Keep the front leg straight, just lift the heart, inhale. And then fold as you pull the outer left hip back on the exhale. Rebend your left knee, come on to fingertips, tenting your hands, left leg up as you breathe in. And then step forward, set your back heel down. Rise up, pull the outer left hip back as you inhale. Hands behind you, interlace, and fold as you exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Release your hands onto the mat. Lift your back heel. Take a baby standing splits. Right leg up as you breathe in. Right knee to the back of the left knee as you breathe out. Step back, lunge. Keep your hands on the mat as you inhale. And then you can go handstand hop here or plank pose as you breathe in. Chaturanga or skip it. cobra or upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Breath in. And a breath out. Prepare to transition forward. Lift your heels as you breathe in. Bend your knees, step, jump, or float. Extend. And fold. Chair pose as you inhale. Tadasana. Okay, so we'll do that one more time. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. Left foot back, back knee down. Arms up, in. Hand circle down, out. Back knee lifts, breathe in. Both legs straighten, out. Lift your chest halfway point in. Refold, out. Bend your front knee, fingertips, right leg up, in. Warrior one, step out. Rise up, breathe in. Interlace the hands and fold on the out, just one breath. Look up, halfway in. Hands down, float your left leg up, out. Left knee to the back of the right knee, breathe in. Step back, out. Handstand or plank pose, breathe in. Chaturanga or skip it. Cobra or up dog. And downward facing dog. Take your time if you're on your hands. Prepare to transition forward. Lift your heels. Bend your knees, step or jump. Extend. And fold. Chair pose, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Last one. Extend. Right foot back, back knee down. Arms up. Hands down, breath out. Lift your back knee in. Modified pyramid out. Lift your chest in. Fold out. Bend the front knee, breathe in. Three-legged dog. Breathe in. Step your left foot forward for warrior one. Rise up on the inhale. Hands behind you, interlace and fold as you exhale. Release the hands forward, float your right leg up in. Right knee to left knee out. Plank pose, breathe in. Handstand here or step back and lower chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. To downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, please drop your knees down onto the mat. Sit back onto your heels. Okay, so we're going to have a little dolphin moment here. You can always sit that out and take anahatasana or puppy dog stretch. Okay. If you're going to dolphin, there's a pincha mayurasana there, of course. So forearms down onto the mat, about as wide as your shoulders. You can use a block here if you like, or take your palms and interlace them. Tuck your toes and lift your knees, and walk your bum over your shoulders. And you're going to choose. We're going to lift one leg, and then we'll lift the other leg. So we'll just hold for 5 breaths each. So 10 breath hold in total, or you can take pincha mayurasana, forearm balance. Begin with any leg that you like. Hold for 1, or step into the arm balance. 2, 3, 4, 5. Change legs, or come down and change legs if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Both legs down. Drop your knees down. Nice. Sit up onto your heels. Just close your eyes for a moment. And just feel the reverb of the shape. And let the breath take you inward. And open your eyes and keep your gaze nice and soft. Find downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, right leg lifts as you inhale. And stepping the right foot forward. Warrior 2 this time. Set your back heel down and rise up. Widen the arms. Press your right knee wide. Flip your front palm. Take a very gentle reverse as you breathe in. To extended side angle. Forearm on thigh or hand down onto the mat. Left arm alongside the ear. Left pinky wraps down. Wrap the right lung under. Wrap the right ear under. Turn the eyes all the way up with the chin slightly towards the chest. For 3. Steady in your breath. For 2. You're working towards balance. And you're still flowing here. The flow is just happening in the breath. Flowing from the inhale to the exhale. From the exhale to the inhale. Drop your eyes and look down. Release your hands inside your foot and then just walk over to the left side and come to parallel feet. And we'll do a little Uddiyana Bana practice here like we did at the start of class. So coming up to the halfway point, you can be on fingertips here. If you need, bend your knees. Take a breath in. Exhale out through the mouth and fold. Hold the breath out and vacuum the navel up towards the spine. Lift your pelvic floor. Then without breathing in, come up to the halfway point. Really, the navel will suction back. At the highest point, inhale, relax the belly. And again, exhale out through the mouth. Same thing here. Navel to spine. Without breathing in, come up halfway. Breathe in at the top, relax the belly. Last one, breathe out and fold. Hold the breath out, navel to spine. With a hollow belly, come up halfway. Breathe in at the top. And fold as you breathe out. Spin yourself back to face the front. Nice, bending your right knee. You're going to take the block in your right hand. Look at your right foot and don't allow it to move. So keep it super steady. And we're going to step into half moon. Take the block forward, plant the weight into the block, and then lift your left leg up. Pull the left toes in towards your face and hug the center of the left buttock to the midline. Reach your left arm up. And to challenge the balance, you incrementally turn the gaze all the way up, if you can, to see your top hand. For 3. And if you fell out of balance, that's okay. 2. Present, aware, and connected. 1. First, look down if you've looked up. And take your left foot forward to meet your right foot. And just fold over your legs here. Take your left hand onto your waist and take the front of your right shin, lifting your right heel, come up to standing here. And if you can collect your big toe with your first 2 fingers and straighten your leg without losing the length in your standing leg, please do so. Otherwise, just stay here. And left arm reaches up. Left arm out to the left. Right knee out to the right without hiking the hip for 4. Outer hip squeezes into center for 3. For 2. Right knee to center or leg to center. Left arm reaches up, breathe in. Right arm up. 2 feet together. Fold over your legs, hands through prayer. Halfway lift as you inhale. Step your left foot back. 3-legged dog. Reach your right leg up and back as you inhale. Bend your knee heel to your bum as you exhale. So you can stay here, or wild thing flip dog. Step the right foot behind the left. You can parallel your feet if you like. Press into your left hand, curl your heart up. Maybe both knees bend, the feet parallel. Breathing in. 2, come out. Touch your bum to the mat, spin around your shoulder. Take a 3-legged dog, right leg up and back as you inhale. And you're going to take your right knee to the outer upper right arm. Bend your elbows and take a modified Kundinyasana here. So you can look at me, elbows wrap in. Maybe the right leg kicks to straight. Maybe you even lift the back leg up. No drama, no fuss. Take your breath in to 3-legged dog as you breathe out. Lower your right leg down onto the mat. Drop your knees down onto the mat. Sit onto your heels, toes together, knees slightly apart. Take the right fingertips behind you, press into the fingertips, lift your bum up, breathe in, and then lower down. Take the left fingertips behind you, so tent the hand on purpose, breathe in, lift up. Breathe out and lower down. Nice. Walk your hands forward. Slightly forward of the shoulders. Come forward, shoulders over wrists, heels squeeze into bum, heart pulls through, wrap your elbows and breathe in. And then lower down onto your belly as you breathe out. Straighten your legs, Shalabhasana. Lift your legs, wrap your elbows in and float the palms off the mat. And then lower all the way down as you breathe in. Tuck your toes under, use your knees if you need to press up to plank pose, breathe in. And then from there to downward facing dog. Reach your left leg up as you inhale. Step your left foot forward for warrior 2. Carve your back heel down. Rise up as you breathe in. And then carve the arms open as you breathe out. Pull your legs together, widen through your collarbones. Soften your eyes. Present in your breath. Flip your front palm, inhale, reverse. And exhale, extended side angle, forearm to thigh, left arm alongside the ear. Pinky wraps down, strong through your back leg. Chin to chest, gaze might spin slightly up. 4, steady breathing. 3. 2. Eyes down, hands down, walk the hands to the right side and find parallel feet. Look up halfway as you breathe in. And then exhale, fold. We're just going to fold here this time. You can take the time to go upside down into a tripod headstand if you like. Otherwise, you can just reach for your outer ankles and just bending your elbows. Pull yourself in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, spin yourself forward. Nice. Okay, you're going to grab your block in your left hand. Look at your left foot doesn't move. Stepping into half moon pose. Lift your right leg up, reach your right arm up, widen your collarbones. Center of your left buttocks in, maybe the eyes turn up to see your top hand. Hold. For 4. For 3. For 2. Okay, if you turn the eyes up, you'll slowly turn them down. Then the eyes will, the right foot will step forward and you'll fold at the top of the mat over your legs. Take the right hand onto your waist and collect the front of your left shin, lifting your left heel, come to standing. Draw the left knee up into the chest. Take your standing thigh bone back, grow tall through your spine. Right arm up. Left leg shifts out to the left side. Maybe the right arm reaches out to the right. And we breathe for 3. For 2. For 1. Back to center. Everything. Both arms reach up, breathe in. And we fold over the legs. Hands come through the heart as you breathe out. Step your right foot back. Left leg to the sky. 3-legged dog as you breathe in. Bend your knee, heel to your bum. Flipping the dog, step the left foot behind the right, maybe parallel your feet, press into your right hand, lift your heart. Inhale, flip dog. 2, come out, spin around the shoulder, left leg up and back as you breathe in. Take the left knee to the outer upper right arm, bending the left knee, then bend the elbows and take the heart forward. So the variation of Kundalini, you might choose to kick the left leg to straight. You might be able to lift your back foot up. Wherever you are, take 1 more breath. 3-legged dog, press up and back. Lower your left leg down, drop your knees down. Let's get off our wrist. Sit onto your heels. Walk your hands back. This time, toes together, knees just slightly apart. Take the hands behind you and again tent your fingertips. Spin your fingertips to face in and pressing into your shins. Lift your pelvis. Wrap the inner arm towards the outer and lift the gaze. Take a full breath in. And when you're ready, sit down to breathe out. Okay. Walk your hands forward. Same as we did before. So come forward, shoulders behind wrists, squeeze the heels in towards the bum. Wrap the elbows and pull the heart forward. Take a breath in. Lower down, bend your elbows as you breathe out. This time keep the heels squeezing in towards the bum. Just reach your hands back and maybe you find your ankles. Maybe not. And in any variation of Dhanurasana boat pose, you can see I don't go too high. More about my shoulders, less about my back. Wherever you are, try and find eyes down the bridge of the nose. And we breathe for 3. For 2, try and keep your knees magnetized in towards one another. Release back to Shalabhasana. Extend your legs, extend your arms. And then come all the way down. Tuck your toes and press up to an extended child's pose. So rounding your back slightly, forehead to the mat. We're either going to take Shirashasana A or we're going to take dolphin on the forearms with the head down. So forearms down and interlace your fingers. And just tucking the chin to the chest, take the back of the head and just press it to the heel of the hand. From here, tuck your toes, lift your knees, and come to this little dolphin on the forearms. And you're going to press the head into the hands and just clear the mat. So the head is lifted just off the mat. You're either going to hold this or Shirashasana A, which is headstand. Steady breathing. If you feel like you entered something that's not useful for you, for whatever reason, you'll come out. And we're going to meet in a child's pose. Take another 5 to 10 breaths if you are just kind of getting settled into the headstand. But in child's pose, I'm going to get you to place fist on fist and then rest your forehead on your top fist like so, so you're allowing your neck to relax. And just allowing the breath to move through you. Take them out, we'll sit onto the heels, and you're welcome to go through a vinyasa and jump and thread through. Otherwise, you just drop your bum to one side and swing your legs forward. And coming to a wide-legged seat, but taking your left foot inside your right leg. And you can use a block here. You're going to just lean. We're going to take a side Janu Shirshasana on the side, Prasvajanu Shirshasana. You can take your block inside your right leg or just rest the hand onto the leg and then reach your left arm up and alongside the ear. So all these shapes are good. And then as you breathe, feel the anchor of the sit bones. And allow the right lung to kind of continuously wrap up. Close your eyes. And just invite in again this sense of gratitude. And the practice of gratitude begins with just this sensation through the body, like a big smile. It can be a bigger sense of gratitude for this whole experience that we're having in this life. You can kind of hook into something specific in this moment, or if this is a daily practice for you every day. On your next breath out, just folding inside your right leg. Pressing up, changing sides. Setting yourself up with your blocks, whatever you need, and then reaching your right arm up. Settling into a deeper breath, and then once you've settled in, closing your eyes. And maybe now as a practice, just if you haven't done so already, just choosing one thing to awaken your gratitude for today. Never push this practice. If it doesn't come, it doesn't come. You want this sensation to bubble through you. On your next exhale, fold down and then press up. And straighten the right leg out so both legs are straight. You're just going to walk your hands forward any amount. If you have a block, you can kind of place the block underneath your belly. This can feel nice. If you have another block, you can place it underneath your sternum and hang your head. Notice your breath. If you've drifted off a bit, come back. Nice, and press into your palms to sit up. You take the hands out from underneath your feet, bring your legs together, straighten your legs out. Reach your hands forward and descend onto your back. Draw your knees into your chest. Give them a nice squeeze in. And shifting the bum to the left, drop the knees to the right for a little spinal twist. I've recently really been enjoying this practice of gratitude. I've added it to my morning routine and my little journal practice. But you can also add it to your morning meditation. It can be just a moment that you sit, at a specific time of day. You sit quietly and breathe. And just spend a few minutes in the space. And it can always begin just with this somatic feeling through the body, like the body is smiling. Every cell is smiling. You come back through the center and change sides. Some days the energy flows, some days it might be a little bit harder than others. If you're really stuck in your suffering in some way, in your story, if you're experiencing physical pain, it becomes a bit more difficult. So always just acknowledging where you are and how you feel, and then beginning from that place. And if there is frustration, then just acknowledging frustration too. Okay, come back onto your back, draw your knees into your chest. Give them a nice big squeeze. I'm going to leave you in Shavasana so you can extend your legs out. Let your arms rest by your side, and I invite you to take at least a couple of minutes here with your eyes closed to just rest, receive the practice.